I've been wandering for days. I'm quite parched. Do you happen to have some water?
What a weird place to put it.
Then it gets really cray-cray.
So I haven't flown in like 10 years, and this is officially the earliest flight I've ever taken, getting here at like 4:30 in the morning. It was raining, and man, I got soaked even just getting from my car to the shuttle. And you ever had those moments where you get to an airport and you realize a couple things are still at home that you intended to pack? Yeah, that's my current situation. Okay, this is too funny. So, Murphy's Law, the minute you go out of town, that's when all the auditions start coming in. Had a voiceover one pop up late last night, like right before I was heading to the airport. And then now that I'm here in Houston on a fairly long layover, now I have one due tomorrow morning. I got to record it from my hotel room in Florida tonight. But the cool part is about having some downtime waiting for a connecting flight is I'm just hanging out at this diner and I have my laptop with me. So I'm editing demo reels while I'm here. Good times. This is why I hate traveling, y'all, because everyone gives you a different story, and they also give directions as if you're from there and know what they're talking about. I am not from here, and I don't know what they're talking about. Being told things like, yes, there is a shuttle, and waiting for a while, I come to discover that's not true at all. So I go back to my original plan of just Ubering. I also send a note saying, hey, I'm a Caucasian male with a bald head and a black short sleeve shirt on. Anyway, so he could easily spot me at that specific pickup point. And then so a car comes and it kind of looks like the guy in the picture. And I hear him say something, and then this older couple is like, yes. And they start, giving him the bags and getting in. And I asked, I asked, is that your name? Are you? And he's like, are you Brett? I'm like, yeah. So I have no clue why the other couple thought that was their driver, because that guy would have left and I would have been thinking, what the heck happened?
Strange things are afoot at the Circle K.
Get to the hotel, and then
it gets really cray-cray.
I'm trying to scan my debit card for the reservation I made weeks ago, months ago. I don't remember exactly. And it wouldn't read, it wouldn't swipe, it wouldn't read the chip. And then she puts it in like manually, and then it is giving like a fraud alert. So I'm calling my bank because I'm assuming, okay, it's just they're trying to be careful because it's a larger purchase and I'm in another state. And I haven't been in Florida since, I don't know, maybe high school on a choir trip or something like that many, many years ago. Then I'm on hold with my bank, and the whole call is taking like 30 minutes, and I'm holding up the line and everything. And they're telling me on their end, there is no issue. Like, there's no reason it should be giving a fraud alert, period. So she runs it again and gives the same thing. And then on hold, they transfer me to somebody else. And then finally, I start getting answers. And then the gal that's trying to check me in at the hotel, then she's on the phone with somebody else for 5 minutes or whatever. I'm just like, we're all just waiting for somebody to be available. And then my bank puts me on hold, and then they suggest, well, let's move you down a station and try a different reader. So we did that, and it worked just fine. No fraud error popping up at all, which makes me wonder why the heck did it happen in the first place, because my bank is saying there is no issue with your card, period. And then my bank is on hold, and I can't even tell them, it's all good, I'm checked in, and I don't want to hang up on them. No, we lost him, where'd he go? So anyway, they got back on, and I told them it's all good. So I'm here, finally, very thankful to be here now. So ask me how long I looked for the microwave before I finally found it. What a weird place to put it. I've got like 4 of them I've got to do pretty soon, and you always got to come prepared. I've got my little ring light and my smartphone tripod. There's only so much you can do from a hotel room and, using their ironing board here. I mean, you got to make do with what you can.
So I'm deflated, and I may or may not cry. I'm probably gonna do it because it'll be dramatic, and I just take off. Right? Don't let me go for it. You know what I mean? So I'm
Ubered to the nearest Walmart in Orlando to get the items that I forgot to put in my suitcase. So I just had hands down the strangest conversation I've ever had in my life when trying to simply purchase something. So I figured, since there's a little mini fridge and a microwave in the hotel room, I'd get some food while I'm here at Walmart. And so I see that they have some, some wings and some mashed potatoes and gravy. So I'm trying to buy a certain size of just the mashed potatoes and then a little cup of gravy with it. She fills the gravy up about halfway and I'm like, hey, can you just fill it up more? Like, if I'm paying for it? And she's like, no, I can't. And I'm like, well, just charge me extra or whatever. Just fill it up because that's not nearly enough gravy to go with that amount of mashed potatoes. And she's like, no, I can't. And then I figure out that she's actually like trying to give me the gravy for free. And I'm like, well, let me pay for it. I just want enough gravy to go with this amount of mashed potatoes. She's like, no, I can't do that. And then I figure, is it like some package deal? Like you have to buy a certain amount of mashed potatoes and a certain amount of gravy? And then I told her, like, I don't want this anymore. I don't want mashed potatoes if I don't have gravy to go along with it. And she had given me, like 3 spoonfuls of gravy. And I'm just like, charge me whatever you want. I just want this cup of mashed potatoes with this cup full of gravy. It's this big. And she's like, no, I can't do it. And finally, it took like 10 minutes to just like explain, if I'm buying this, why won't you let me buy it? I just want it. It was so bizarre.
This was not a mistake. There's a reason you survived that day.
Something on the police sketch doesn't add up.
He's going back to the crash site. Said everything that happened was impossible.
What did you see? I have to know what you saw!
Maybe one day, you'll tell me what you remember.
This year's host, Leland Lassen.
The Angel Award for nominees for Best Trailer.
The nominees for Best Trailer are Love Universal, Man of God, Strike the Wind, The Jeweled Bird, Unraveled,
and the trailer for audience choice is Unraveled.
Unraveled is about something that really happened to me 25 years ago while driving to my very first acting job for a faith-based project in Tulsa, Oklahoma. One block before arriving on set, I was hit by a fully loaded dump truck. I have
very little memory of that morning, but I saw the police diagram of the crash site, and I heard what the eyewitnesses said that saw it happen. And I know beyond a shadow of a doubt that without the hand of God on my car that morning, I would not be here. About 2 years ago, the Lord started to bring back some details that had been locked in my brain, some very mysterious details about that morning, and I started to think, maybe there's actually a full-length feature somewhere if I can find it. The screenplay and the trailer are heavily on the festival circuit right now. They're doing very well. The thing that encourages me the most is that it's resonating with the secular festivals. It's not just resonating with people that come from a faith background, which lets me realize hopefully we're on the right path. And I'm very prayerful that the good Lord will provide the means for us to make it as a full-length feature. Thank you from the bottom. So we just won the Audience Choice Award for Best Trailer at the International Christian Film Festival. Wow. Hoping that Unraveled will become a full movie.